Y'all from Babylon, yeah, we're in Babylon. Having fun in Babylon. Having any fun in Babylon? No? Things keep getting more and more hard, more difficulty. In general, it seems no one's having a good recent decade, at least. Yeah, about 2001, I'd say, probably. It's been fucked up since then, pretty much. Really bad. Around the time this beast of a machine was launched, it was more like 2008, but they didn't get all the experiments up until 2012 or so. And they certainly weren't running at the energy that they're running at now. They ramp it up in stages because they don't want to blow up their precious instrument, right? Like I worked at one of these for 10 years. Okay, so I have some idea what I'm fucking talking about. Okay, I've built experiments for these. I've built, on my own. I've written software, and I've data collected, and I've did data analysis. I've made physical parts. I've done like almost everything, dude. I've welded shit. I've done plumbing. I've done fucking the physics, I've done the math, I've done the practical, I've done the experimental, I've done the technical, I've done the theoretical, I've gone to school for this, I've gone to school, I've had the opportunity to do a reproof of Einstein's photoelectric effect, okay, it was pretty cool. I've proved it experimentally, right, and theoretically. Right? I can do it both the math and the science, math and the experiment of the science. So what they're doing there, no one really knows. No one's talking about what they're really doing there. What they're really doing there. Everybody says, "Oh, I know what they're doing. They're bringing, they're opening portals and shit to hell and all this crap." Yeah, kinda. But they're not opening portals so much as they are. Doing some fancy tricks with higher dimensional, math, and then when they can access those higher dimensions with machines like this too, physically, right? So they do the math on it, and then they say, "Oh, this is, the math holds for this. It should work, right?" And so they're like, "All right, well, we'll go get the money then," and they get the money, and they build this fucking massive thing, right? And then they're like, "All right, now we're gonna test it." And they don't know what's going to happen. They were told what to do, how to do it, what to do, a whole bit, right? They were told what to do. This is 500 years plus in the making, right? Minimum. Probably more like 700 to 1,000 more, a couple millennia, something like that. 6,000 years, who knows? A long time. This is your occult mystery religion. This is your occult mystery religion. Let me say that again. This is your occult mystery religion right here. Taken to its full, its completion. It's zenith. It's zenith. This is the epitome of the ancient mystery religions. This is the epitome of occult. This is the occult right here. This is the occult. Okay. The whole point is to bring them back, right? The gods of old, right? And it will do that. It will do that. It's just no one discusses how it will do that because they don't know. And the ones that do know aren't talking about it. The ones that do know are not talking about it. No one's talking about this. Okay? No one is talking about this. No one is talking about this. They keep this shit under wraps, dude. Okay? Even the scientists that work there, most of them don't know. Okay? They have special days where only certain people called machine physicists can access the machine, right? We're talking at the place I worked at. It was 2 days every 2 weeks. Okay, I think it's something similar at CERN. It might be a little more frequent. I noted that they posted on the schedule for the day, whatever operations schedule. They posted that they turn off data collection during machine physics. Okay? I think they called it accelerator studies. Same shit. Machine physics just sounds too badass. They're like, oh, we better tone that down a little bit. Accelerator physics, yeah, that sounds, yeah, yeah. Can't say machine physics. That just sounds too. That almost sounds occult. Yeah, it does. So anyway, that's when they do what they do, right? Because there's no prying eyes, right? No prying eyes. What do they do? They're beaming. Okay, it's a beam technology. This is a beam technology. Okay, this is particle physics, high energy physics. It's a beam technology. It's beaming. It's beam. It's an energy beam, right? They can pierce higher dimensions with this beam, right? Depending on the steering of the orbit, of the beam. It will math shows that it'll affect and reach different dimensions based on the steering in the orbit, right? You can change orbital characteristics of the magnets, the steering of the magnets. It's all steered with magnets. Okay, it's powered with well, they used to use RF injection, but apparently the new thing is plasma wake field technology. But I mean, essentially the principle remains the same, right? As much as I can remember, RF it's like kind of like being a wave, on an ocean or something, and you get pushed along from behind by other waves, right? So you'll be going around and then get hit and pushed by a photon, by something going at the speed of light, right? And it will add energy to the particle that you're trying to accelerate, and then adding energy is adding mass. Adding mass is creating mass from light, which is what they wanted us to learn how to do, right? First we had to learn how to create light from mass, now we create mass from light. And these particles gain mass as they gain speed, right? So the closer they get to the speed of light, the closer they get to infinity, right? In mass. The closer they get to infinity in mass, okay? The particles, these individual tiny little particles get so big because they have so much mass, because they're going so damn fast, right? And gravity is kind of the way you can access these other dimensions. It's one way, right? Like, and if you pair that with electromagnetism, you will get the beam that's affecting things in higher dimensional space, right? And gravity will create a well almost into the other dimension, right? It's like a switch. It's like a switch yard. God, they even say it. That's what they call it. They have a part of the accelerator where I worked at called the switch yard. The beam switch yard, right? Like, so that's like probably they're probably parodying. Okay, that's funny. Yeah, they're probably referencing that principle. Anyway. So that's what they're doing. They're beaming. You can ride the beam in. Ride the beam. Beam me up, Scotty. Right? They can ride the beam. You can tune the beam to the resonance of an object, matter, like like a human or some other thing, right? Tune it to the resonance, and it'll ride the beam out, ride the beam in, whatever. And yeah, that's the basic idea. And you're not gonna hear that anywhere else. People will probably fucking steal it from you, though, little bitches. It doesn't matter, because I'm Beastmaster General. As long as I'm gonna fucking be stuck here with the beast, I don't have much choice, do I? But you always tell the truth. That's what makes us different, right? Always tell the truth. If you're a liar, then you are playing for the other side. If you are a liar, you play for the other side. Okay? If you're a liar, that means you're playing for the other side. Because liars play for the other side. No one likes a liar. God really doesn't like a liar. And rarely is there a good reason to lie. So, anyway, that's CERN, and that's CERN. That's the ancient mystery religions looking at you in the eye. That's the Oculus. That's the all-seeing eye. That's the fucking in the land of the blind, the man with one eye is king, right? Well, we are in the land of the blind, and they are the man with one eye, That's what they think. That's how they see things, right? That's the cult paradigm. So they're basically like, well, you don't see God around, do you? No? Well, then we're God, huh? What are you gonna say about that, huh? We're here. We're in your face. We don't see the other fool. Where's he at, huh? He don't even talk to you no more, does he? Like, wow. And so they're like, you should just, take on us. We're great, We teach you many things, forbidden knowledge and shit. Shit that the old man won't share with you, But they won't do it for your good, man. They'll do it to destroy you. The old men don't share it because you will destroy yourself if you learn, if you're taught it right at this point. It's like, fuck, man. They're trying to destroy us, right? They get to feed us too much, so we'll destroy ourselves on it, right? Teach us how to sin really good, and sin is death. Alright, I'm out.